Good morning, Solid Steppers. It's Miss Ward coming to you from sunny South Florida. It is currently 80 degrees Fahrenheit, and it is 7:12 a.m. Headed to my first job this morning at 8 o'clock. It's going to be a wet bar out in Royal Palm Beach. So I'm going out there to check this out for this young lady. And hopefully today, not hopefully, I'm going to affirm that today is going to be a better day. I'm much more prepared, better prepared in my opinion. I've sent everything out to my new hire, instructions, review videos, so that when we go to places, they're going to be a little more acclimated to what we're doing. Trying to coach people to greatness because I want everybody to have their own business. Eventually, they will graduate to a subcontractor position for me, which is the goal. So, let's talk about my morning prep. This morning, I got up at about 5:39 a.m. and I went ahead and laid out all my invoices for my jobs and all my, whether it be service call invoices, deductible invoices. Also made sure I had all parts on order. I have some parts down at Encompass. My new hire is going to be picking up. And then we're going to meet at the second job so we can knock that out and move on throughout the day. Like I tell people, the key to everything is adjusting. All you got to do is adjust. You ain't got to talk about it. You can get pissed for about 4 seconds. That's human. But what are you going to do to make it better? You know, you can beat yourself up all day long because those beat yourself up habits we learn from interesting places in our lives as children. You know, you come in these environments and no matter what you do, you're not good enough. You're an overachiever because of your own personal stuff. At the end of the day, you cannot allow that to derail your business and your goals. You'll notice that when I'm rested, I speak differently, I act differently. That's because it's all about focus. Now, I'm not perfect, so this is why I have to be extremely disciplined. Like, there are people around me that just don't have a clue about how am I human. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with me having goals. And I know the only person I can hold accountable and the only person that can keep me from anything that I wish to achieve, seen and unseen, is me. Once you understand that, you do what you got to do. You know, remember I talked to you guys before about the book Subconscious Mind, The Power of the Subconscious Mind. You need to be reading that. And if you have read it, you need to reread it. There's certain books that you just need to reread and keep in your arsenal because they will remind you of your purpose and what you're here for and why you are given these gifts of intellect, ability. What is you doing? What the fuck is you doing, man? Jesus. This fucking clown. Woo! See what I'm saying? This war get hot quick. Y'all was about to see real road rage. Alright, I'm sorry YouTube, but that one there, I'm out here driving. This clown, I don't know if he couldn't see. He obviously don't want that Cadillac. But guess what? I like this 2020 truck a little bit more than he liked that Cadillac. Unreal. Anyway, that's what I mean about being focused, because at the end of the day, you're going to have those obstacles that come into place and to derail you. The key is no matter how hot I get, I can't allow that situation and that one incident to derail what I do the rest of the day. But that means you have a woo-saw moment or whatever you need to have, and you go get it. And that's exactly where I am. Because I have learned very clearly, it is apparent that this clown is just an example of what I'll be dealing with the rest of the doggone day. Whoo! Make America great again. All right, so let's get back on track. I was talking about the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is a book by Mr. Maltz, and it talks about cosmetic surgery. And he did this somewhat study about how no matter how beautiful he made the people he did cosmetic surgery on, if they had dysfunction mentally about their self-image, they still would not be attractive enough. And that is in every aspect of your life. If you don't think you can do something, and if it is already subconsciously set in your mind, you're not going to be able to do it. So like I said, the power of the subconscious mind. Another good book for those of you guys that are trying to heal yourself through childhood trauma and just life. It's a book called You Can Heal Your Life by Louise L. Hay. I give people that book on a regular basis and recommend it because it's very important. It goes into your metaphysical part of your life, and it deals with how everything that's going on outside of your life is a reflection of what's going on with you internally. These are real things because regardless of what you believe in, you're a co-creator on whatever you want and whatever you need. See, this is the type of stuff I believe in. You know, people have their relationship with God, Jesus Christ, Lord, Buddha, whoever it is. I don't knock anybody's religion, but in every religion there are strains of metaphysics. In Christianity, you have Christ consciousness. I mean, you got to know what you're doing, and you got to understand that these are in existence and have been in existence for years because it is empowering us to move forward. Yes, I can talk about the Bible and cut somebody out. Young like Peter, I'm a zealot. I cut off your ear for Jesus. You feel me? But at the end of the day, this is the world we live in. We control our destiny. We control our goals. We control our outcome. But it's a mindset. And I'm telling you now, if you don't get your mindset together, nothing else will happen. That means you need to remove the energies around you that are not for your good. You follow me? I remember the old folks used to always say, what you won't do, God will. So guess what? Sometimes we hard-headed, you know. Sometimes things are moved out of our life and we want to hold on to it. You better let that mess go because it is keeping you from your true blessings. And these are facts. Now, I'm not trying to preach on here and get on the pulpit, but I'm just being authentic because that's one thing I promise my solid steppers. At any point, I will always be my authentic self. And that is my goal. I thought the video stopped for a minute because I was getting a little heated there. Alright, so now I'm on the turnpike headed to my destination. Getting back to my process this morning, I I texted all my customers, made confirmations. They were looking crazy because I was texting them like 7 in the morning. But the bottom line is that's a sign of a true business owner. I am communicating so that if there's a problem, then I will make sure that we can adjust the schedule accordingly. Because let me tell you something. What I'm doing today is old money. Rule number 1. So the only way to make room for new money and new blessings is you got to make sure you clear the way. So if you are a good steward and discipline and structure of what you've been blessed with today, you'll have multitudes. But you can't get that if you got haters in your life. Starting with yourself. That negative self-talk, y'all got to get that together. I mean, you think you're not saying stuff, but there's some stuff laying in your brain right now while you sleep that's hating on you. And you don't even know it. So I'm telling you, get your mindset and your consciousness in order, and everything else will come. This is why I can be a complete asshole and still love people to death. This is why there are people either love me or hate me, you know, because they think I'm arrogant. They think, no, I'm not arrogant. Well, maybe a little bit. But the bottom line is, if I don't believe in me and if I don't push me, who the heck is going to say, you can go get it, happy nappy? You know what I'm saying? Little nappy black gal. Do you understand what I heard my whole life? But guess what? It made me who I am. This is why I don't regret nothing. I don't regret anything that happened in my life because what you see before you, the drive, the ambition, the determination, the diligence came from those obstacles and challenges. And guess what? I'm still here and I'm getting it. So guess what? That means you guys can get it too. So solid steppers, remember what I told you. Get your mindset together, get your structures in place personally, professionally, business-wise, and reach for the stars because everything is already yours. You don't even know it. Like, I'm telling you, you got to live your best life. I'm telling you, on the plane we are on now, you need to be living your best life. This is why you're here. You're here to excel. You're here to be great. The only thing is stopping you in your mindset. And some mess that somebody that planted in your brain as a kid, we're not even gonna have that conversation, because you know some people don't need to have any. I'm just gonna keep it 100. I don't even know how they procreated. They should have stopped that from the onset. But that's a different video. So everybody, I want y'all to have a great, extremely successful day. And when you hit those bumps in the road, do what you gotta do. Go around it, go through it, do what you gotta do. That's the name of the game. So, with that said, everybody say, you know, it's not a video till I do my famous yawn. Well, I'm not yawning yet, but I'm sure on a later one I will. My goal is to try to do an opening video when I get up and get on the road, and a closing video when I come off the road. Because you guys push me. You think I'm helping you? No, y'all helping me. So with that said, I'm going to sign off. Have a great day, everybody.